So do yourself a favor and hit subscribe. Marriage boot camp, hip hop edition. All right, we getting it. We getting into the lie detector. Let's get it. What's up, tea sippers? Welcome to my channel. This is a review of Marriage Boot Camp, hip hop reality stars. As we all know, this is the fire starter. If they ain't nothing else, ain't nothing like a good old lie detector. So we about to see what's really going on. Carl's about to fucking get it. He's gone. Say goodbye to him. And we gonna see. And we gonna get into this lie detector. But before we get into that, right before Marriage Boot Camp comes on when I record it, they have this show with the kids, hip hop, growing up hip hop or something like that. Oh my god. I never seen this show, but I seen the clips every week. But this girl, Angela, what's her name? Angela Simmons, run daughter. Yeah. Oh my god, she drives me fucking crazy. She's like girl. Like she's always like sweating Romeo and all on his face and doing all this stuff. And you know that boy like you and you always like playing a game with him. First of all, that boy was raised right. His mama and his daddy from New Orleans. So he is raised right. And you know he like you and you always playing some games, flashing them old lobster claw teeth in his face. Girl, she just annoys the fuck out of me. It's like she playing with him. Go sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's little Romeo. I understand who you are, but girl, stop it. Please stop it. You are annoying as fuck. Or maybe I need to watch the show to get the context, but it just seems like she always playing with his feelings and she knows he likes her and stuff. I'm just like, ugh, ugh. So anyway, it's day 9, so they have one more day before they decide, should I stay or should I go? Of course, in the morning, new day, new soldier. Of course, today's soldier is gonna be nice today. And he check on Nia, you okay, everything good, la la la. He always start off good in the morning though. He do. So Mo and Jess in the kitchen talking about Tiffany and how if she got a man or not, or what's going on with her. Why don't you just ask the girl? Why don't you just ask her? Why don't you do that? That's like the 3rd time they show them kikiing off somewhere about Tiffany. Why don't you just ask her? Just ask the girl, like, if she have a man or not, if you want to know so goddamn bad. You know what I'm saying? So they bringing the judge off the rep, talking about, we gonna give you the greatest gift in a relationship, the truth. And don't nobody want to know the truth. If that was the case, if everybody was telling the truth, nobody would fucking be together. But here it go. So she like, today is the day we doing the lie detector. Then she bring out the police, talking about, these are experts. They know when you're lying or not. They know, they're experts at administering lie detector tests. They don't even try it. They know. But the twist is, I want you to ask one question. Why one question? One question that you want to know from your partner. And if I think it's a good enough question, it'll stay. Or people can veto it or say they don't like it. And I can overrule you, because she's a judge, and I will have a better question. So she go one by one to them. So there go Tammy and Walker. And Tammy asks, I want to know, am I enough woman for you? Girl, you need to own that. You should already know that and own that. Like, I know when men do this stupid ass cheating stuff, it throws us off our kilter. But don't never take that to the heart. You own that. That's your husband. You know what I'm saying? So I would have asked something else, but that's what she wanted to know, to play into her feelings. But Waka gonna ask, do you trust me? No, dude, she don't trust you. That's why you on the goddamn show. Then they go to Soldier and Nia, and they ask Nia, do you want Soldier just for his money? And then they go, I mean, it's no spoiler to this shit. We know that Soldier then moved on to China, to Egypt, to Japan, and all these other people. So we already know. We have an Instagram. So the answer, you know, are they going to get married within the next year? I mean, we don't, it ain't no Drew mystery. We already know the answer is no. But He say, yes. Okay, okay, soldier. So Drew and Tiffany. So the judge be like calling him Fizz, and at the beginning he was like, "My name is Drew. You don't want to be called Fizz." You just be all the way disrespecting him. But anyway, Fizz, do either one of y'all are either one of y'all in a serious relationship outside of each other, or do y'all have someone else or something going on? So Tiffany just a smiling and looking and laughing, and Fizz looking at her like, "Mm-hmm, bitch," and everybody else like, are y'all happy? This is what y'all want to know, bitches, that y'all been kikiing about. Does she have a man or not? And they asked the judge, do you think this is a good question? Judge asked everybody, do y'all think this is a good question? Yes or no? And they like, mm-hmm. That's what y'all wanna fucking know. This is what y'all been talking about. What do you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a good bitch. That's what y'all been talking about behind the girl back. So say hell yeah. Yeah, y'all want to know. So Jess and Sean, they of course gonna ask the marriage question because that's the question Jess wanted to know in the beginning. When are they gonna get married? When they're gonna set a date and all that. So then the judge flip it around and Sean asks, I want to know if she ever cheated on me. And everybody's like, where the hell did this come from? They ain't never talking about cheating the whole time. And it's like, okay. And of course, they get to Carl as last, you know, and he's sweating like a slave. And, like, oh my God, what the hell? This, that, and the other. And, because we already know. We already know, Carl. We already know. We already know. And he's sweating buckets down his ass. We know the question. But my question is, when you gonna get them braids redid? But we know the question everybody want to know. And of course, it's the question, who was you FaceTiming with, homie? Now, Mo gonna ask, they gonna ask Mo, do you believe that Carl is currently cheating on you? That's the question for Mo. All of America knows Carl is currently cheating on you. I mean, we done seen it. We watch it every week. We saw it last week. He's cheating in the kitchen with a knife. Mystery solved. We know Carl is currently cheating on you. So Tiffany finally like, you know what? I'm gonna tell these bitches what they want to freaking know. You know what I'm saying? Because the girls is all talking after that. And she said, yes, I went on a date. I went on several dates. So the answer to the question is yes. I do have somebody outside of this relationship. But she goes on to explain it in her interview that yes, she does have somebody else. They've been broken up, her and Drew, for 2 months. But she came here to work on her relationship with the love of her life. And if it works out the way it's supposed to, then that's what she wants to do. But she's not going to... She's going to do what most men do, is keep her options open. So now I'm not going to say whether it's right or wrong, but now she explained it. It's not like she have a whole other dude and she just hiding it. She loved Drew and she want to work on it. But if it doesn't work, I got my options open. So they all talking about who's going to pass, who's going to fail, what's going to happen. And I don't know, but what the fuck is this word capping? Maybe I'm too old or I don't know. But does that mean lying? Does that mean... What does that mean? What the fuck? Capping? I can't stand when grown people talk in words that's not like child words. If you're going to say lying, say fucking lying. What the hell does that mean? Ugh, it's getting on my nerves. Like, what is that? So here come the judge to read the results. So they go down the line of first, Waka and Tammy. They asked Waka, can you commit to Tammy for the rest of your life? I thought that was dumb as hell. You already married. If you wasn't sure of that answer, or you didn't have that answer, y'all married. He answered that. He answered that with a ring and a wedding. He answered that in front of God. What do you mean? But he said yes, and of course he was telling the truth. So, which we know. They asked Tammy if you trust Waka. She said no. I mean, and her answer was no, and it was right. I mean, once you break that trust, it's broken. So do you trust him? No. And Walker was like, oh, that hurt my feelings. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Why are you sorry it hurt his feelings? Why don't you be sorry for the feelings that he hurt, the reason why you don't trust him in the first place? I'm kind of confused on that one. So Nia and Soldier's good. Nia don't want Soldier for his damn money. Now Soldier out there lying, talking about he gonna marry Nia in a year, da da da. But they both good. But we all know Soldier done been around the world and back again. I mean, so whatever. Before this episode even aired, so he done been a Neiman Marcus on shopping sprees, and he done did this and that, and he done played Super Nintendo with people children. So whatever. We already know what's going on. Soldier. They could have skipped that shit. But he behaving himself today, so we gonna give Soldier a pass and leave him alone. So Tiffany and Drew, they asked Tiffany, are you talking to somebody else? She said yes, and it was a yes. So y'all happy bitches. She done told everybody. Y'all all know. Everybody knows. So they asked Drew, are you talking to somebody else? And he was like, all confident, no. Like, yeah, bitch, I got you, girl. And the judge was like, that's a lie. And he was like, so everybody looking at them like, y'all some straight frauds, you know. But Timmy over there, yeah, and lacking and stuff, mind your business, stay in your lane, because you've been down this same road before. You might want to hush it. But I don't think Drew know what's really a relationship or exclusive or anything like that. So when he said no, I think he really believes no. Because whoever he talking to, he probably have them believing all kind of stuff. They probably think they finna get married and stuff. And Drew like, I'll call you next week. You know, I don't think he knows. I think he played the games with everybody. So to him, he probably he never been in a relationship with nobody. Never been. Never will be. You know, that's the game he on. But then he over there looking at Tiffany like stupid Scooby Doo. I can't stand no high like no. Where your eyes, bruh? Where your eyes? How you deal with that? So they both pissed at each other for doing the same exact thing. So Carl and Mo, they they asked Mo, do you think Carl is currently cheating on you? She said no. But she was truthful with her answer. Girl, bye. You not truthful. You delusional. It had nothing to do with the truth. You're delusional. So they asked Carl, was you truthful about the FaceTime in the kitchen? And he said, yeah. And the lie detector said, he passed. He passed. He passed. And everybody was like, what? So evidently, the doctors was asking, did y'all two work it out between y'all? And I guess he told more in private. But she already admitted, you could just tell me. You could just give me a heads up. At this point, I think it doesn't really matter to her what he does or doesn't do or anything to that nature. It's all about, to her, kind of like the public perception. Because she gets more hype when it goes on the internet than when it goes on in real life. So I think I don't think she really, whatever happened with this FaceTime thing is the end all be all. I think something she knew about already, you know. But the doctors asked Carl, have you ever beat a lie detector test? And that's something, the minute he passed, we was all like, you know, yeah, that's what happened. I mean, he's such a bullshitter. He gets on my fucking nerves with all this fucking bullshit answers and stuff. Like, Carl, sit down. And Mo like, let's just sit down. She don't like being embarrassed. That's what that shit is. So then Sean, will you marry Jessica within a year or so? And he said yes, and he was telling the truth. You better marry that girl. And then they asked Jess, have you ever cheated on Sean since y'all been in an exclusive relationship? And the judge asked her, and Jess, your answer was, and you know Jess, all cute, she was like, no. Face crack. So the test determined deception was indicated. Jess was like, what? No. I mean, Carl looked down at her like, I mean, Sean, Like, nah, where would this come from? Not the cute little baby doll. No. What? No. What? No. What? So Jess is like, no, that's a lie. No, 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 never. And everybody's like, damn. Now the doctor says, now y'all can really have an honest conversation about what you think infidelity means. I'm like, we know what it means. You're fucking cheating. So Sean was like, I never really had any real concerns. I guess you do now. But just like, I never cheated on him, period. And Sean is like, I believe her. So I'm like, okay, this is cute, you know? Now, had it been the other way around and it was a man cheating, and they would have been like, yep, you a dirty dog. I knew it all along. Da da da. But I believe her too, you know? I guess. Like, so then they do the guys go out alone, the girls go out alone. And the doctors was like, tonight, consider yourself single. And I'm like, you about to get these dudes fucked up. But Carl has already considered himself single. We see it, we saw it, he's single, we know it, we all saw it. So they take their rings because tomorrow they're going to either give the ring or the goose egg, you know. And when they're taking the rings, Mo is like, I already got a tattoo, so I'm cool. Girl, how many times has that been covered over? And yet to be covered over again. Stop it. And then Mo like, yeah, fuck that whole hall pass. But why you wasn't saying that when he was in the kitchen? All that mouth. So Jess and Sean trying to figure out, you know, what happened with the lie detector. And she was like, I'll never cheat on him. I'll never cheat on him. And I think she's telling the truth. I don't know how this happened or what went on, but maybe her butt too big, you know, man. All that ass, they couldn't they couldn't handle it. But I don't think she lying. Not cute little baby girl. She don't do nothing wrong. Nothing. No, nothing wrong. She's perfect. Nothing. I'm serious though. But Sean was like, we ain't gonna worry about this at all. And she was like, okay. So can we get some notes for the fellas? You know, he believe his girl. You know, and that was so cute. Like, I believe in them. They are precious. So Carl, they talking about how Carl beat the test and everything else, and Mo was like, "You must be a sociopath," and I'm like, "Yeah, that is it." So everybody getting dressed, getting ready to go out and stuff, and the girls is getting all dressed, and the guys getting all dressed. Why Carl out here looking like the tennis coach? What the hell you got on, bruh? And I don't know what the Jiffy Pop Tammy got on, but you know, she's a married woman and she went to the club and she want to look respectful and like ladylike and respectful just as well. And Tiffany's cute. Mo looks good. You know, she done changed her wig. She looks good. I don't understand Nia's style. And I don't know. I know they keep accusing her of wanting soldiers' money. No, she ain't got the nips and tucks and lips and she does not dress or act like a kept woman that was out for somebody's money. She look like she's a mom. She's a nice girl. She little country style. She ain't no gold digger. So they go to Ace of Diamonds. Tiffany old strip club. I can't see Tiffany as no stripper. She look like a nice lady that work at the bank or something. I don't know. I just don't see the booty clapping and slapping with her. I don't know. But we're about to find out, I guess. So they in the same club as the guys are in. But the guys is like upstairs in the VIP. And the girls is downstairs. And they don't know each other's in the club. So then they show Fizz talking to some girls and girls hollering at him. But you know, he's a cute guy. So he gonna get chose, I guess. You know, Fizz. So Tiffany goes to the bathroom and then she see the guys. Oh, let's go. And the Mo's like, I want to catch him in the act. First of all, your man is super cheater. Second of all, they're in a strip club. What do you expect from this scenario? I'm confused. I mean, and Fizz like, yo, it's a setup. You been signaling. What you talking about? So it's time for them to leave. And I guess Waka feeling himself or his alcohol or blame it on the alcohol. I don't know. because he hollering at some girl, laughing and giggling, teething and cheesing in their face. And Tammy like, I don't think this is cool at all. I guess she seen he was talking. And he was like, what you mean? And then he laughing like, haha, you know I'm a player. You know, I'm like, Waka, what? And she's like, I don't think this is cool at all. And she's, you know, in a little chipmunk voice, walk off and go back to the bus to go back home. So that's kind of how they left it. So we gonna see. I'm sure when they get home, they gonna fight about it. You know. So then they show what's about to happen next week, and they trying to put all kind of questions in our mind, like what's gonna happen, and how's you know, and if Waka's talking about I might be single, you ain't going nowhere without that girl. And Social is like, are we gonna leave with our girls or what? You know, and they're gonna decide whether they're gonna be together or be apart. I don't know, but Mo, you know, but we'll see what happens. I mean, pretty much everybody gonna be together except for, of course, Tiffany and Drew. I mean, because they really wasn't together to begin with. But yeah, we gonna find out, y'all.